Can I get a business card from all of you guys? I got one from...
Who's the supervisor or ranking officer here?
He's not on team right now.
Okay, so this guy comes out here and asks us to leave the parking lot. I mean, he can ask us, but do you realize how that looks when you come and ask us something arbitrary that we don't have to do? Like,
you know that
it's trying to enforce will. I mean, we're supposed to be the victims here, but why? Why?
You have to.
Why? Why come out and even approach us if that dude doesn't have the authority?
Keep it separate, so there's no further issue.
Yeah, you want to leave. You're right. When you start pointing shit out, that's what happens right there. Because you're wrong. You shouldn't approach me. You shouldn't have said. He can, right? I can ask. Give me $5. Can I have $5? That's his shit. Can I have $5?
And I would say no.
No, exactly. But that's weird, dude. Why am I going to ask you for $5? If we're in McDonald's, do you tell the guy behind you, "Hey man, I'm a police officer. I need you to just take 10 feet. You're obstructing right now, bro."
Welcome back, everyone. In today's feature, we explore 2 encounters with law enforcement where officers attempted to assert authority over civilians who understood their rights. These interactions highlight the importance of knowing the limits of police power and the potential for abuse when individuals are unaware. The first scene unfolds in a parking lot, where an officer approaches and requests that the civilians leave. While technically a request, the manner in which it was delivered conveys an implied intimidation, demonstrating how even polite interactions can be perceived as coercive when law enforcement is involved. Understanding these dynamics is essential in holding officers accountable and fostering public awareness of constitutional protections.
It's stupid. Why come over here and say anything to people that have a right to stand here unless the property management asks us to leave? That's all you need to tell him. If he said, "Can you ask him to leave?"
Can I answer your question?
Go ahead, yes.
Because obviously this guy doesn't want you. To avoid any further issue, we just ask you, "Hey man, can you just leave?" You can totally say no. Be like, "No, I'm not gonna do that." Okay, cool.
I get it, but
And as long as you stay separated, it's not even big.
But listen, you guys get a lot of calls when videos get put up on the internet, and it's because of little things like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That shit, people don't like. I'm a grown-ass man, dude. I don't want you telling me what to do unless I'm breaking the law. You know what I mean? That's what people don't like.
Did he tell you what to do? Did he ask you to leave?
You're wearing a uniform with a gun. I mean, that's automatically an intimidation factor right there. That's maybe not for me, but for other people.
Assume it's a directive. They have to listen to you. Most people, you assume most
Because there's so many of
people
you here.
think a cop tells you.
Well, we
you need
weren't.
to leave,
You guys were here first.
It's an intimidation. You're coming up with.
We saw you guys here.
The civilians engage in discussion with the officer, emphasizing that requests must be lawful and justified. The conversation reveals the tension between the perception of authority and the legal boundaries of policing. One individual points out that arbitrary orders, such as leaving a public area without clear legal authority, challenge the notion of fairness and due process. The dialogue also underscores the potential for misinterpretation when officers wear uniforms and carry weapons, which can create an involuntary compliance among the public. This segment highlights the delicate balance between public safety and individual liberty, emphasizing that rights are not suspended simply because an officer asks.
I don't think I'm intimidating at all.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying that coming out to ask.
I want this to be just taken care of, and like I said, I advise that you guys take care of it. The court, super simple. Yeah. And I just don't want any more.
I was hoping we could do it without court, man, because I hate dragging anybody.
I get it, but we're past that.
We'll let you guys go back to your day.
I'm just trying to give you some insight, man. That little stuff like that is what drives the videos, what drives more people to do this. It seems stupid. Like, he can ask you, yes, but that little tiny thing pisses not. Bro, I have a 250,000 followers. It's not just me standing here. Do you understand? 10,000 followers, 130-something followers. Like, dude, there's hundreds of thousands of people. This is what perpetuates hate for the police. And you might not understand that little dude. He just asked you to leave, bro, but it's the concept of you're wearing a uniform. You look like military out here trying to tell us. It doesn't come off as he asked you. Even though he did technically ask, it does not come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Most people...
As the interaction continues, the discussion focuses on the consequences of small actions, like requesting someone to leave a public space. What may seem minor to an officer can trigger significant reactions, especially when amplified through social media. The narrator points out that videos like these can gain widespread attention, reaching hundreds of thousands of viewers and influence public opinion about law enforcement. The importance of tone, approach, and understanding social context is stressed, showing how ordinary encounters can escalate into viral moments. It becomes clear that the perception of authority often carries more weight than the legality of the directive itself.
If you ask them, if you were to come out and ask them to step off the property, they're going to be immediately intimidated and they're going to do exactly what you say. And you guys have become used to that. You know what I'm saying? So it just becomes second nature to just do that kind of thing, but you don't realize the adverse effect it has once this goes on the internet.
I think it's a lot of it's the approach and how you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was being nice. I'm not saying he's being rude, but
hey, I'm the big swinging, and I'm gonna come over here and be like, get the fuck out of here. That's one thing. If I'm cool about it and be like, hey, bro.
yeah, but
just
I
take
feel
it
like
off.
it's
hey, man,
reminiscent of the I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you.
Stop. Here's an example. Are you married? Are you married? Are you married? Can I fuck your wives, please? Please? That's weird as fuck, right, dude? That's the same thing to me. I'm a grown man. I don't want to be asked to do anything unless I have to. You know what I'm saying? We can take it to that extreme or very simple. It is, but you see what I'm saying? It can be used in a lot of different scenarios. Out in public, if somebody asks you that, bro, you're not going to act like cops. Especially if you've had a little bit of drink at the bar or something.
The narrative shifts to illustrating the psychological impact of authority on civilians. Even non-threatening officers can inadvertently intimidate, resulting in unnecessary compliance or public resentment. The video demonstrates how minor interactions, such as asking someone to step aside, can be interpreted as coercion, especially if the individual feels their rights are being challenged. Through this lens, the documentary emphasizes the need for proper training, awareness, and communication strategies that respect civil liberties. By observing these exchanges, viewers gain insight into the subtle, yet powerful, dynamics of authority in public spaces and the fine line between lawful guidance and intimidation.
He says something to you like that? You don't drink? Good. I don't either.
All right, guys.
Liver poison. You guys have a good day.
Hey, I don't need your directives. I'm not committing a crime. Stay away from me. Don't walk towards me. Stay away from me.
No.
You don't get to pick where I stand in public, buddy. Get away from me.
Oh, then I'm gonna search you for weapons. I don't know.
Oh, get away from me, you coward. You coward. You ain't gonna search me for nothing, buddy.
Tape, but go down.
You don't tell me where to go, Streeback. Get away from me. Go over there with your buddy. You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? You see how he's smart enough not to say nothing to me? But you're dumb enough too, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You don't have to ask me nothing. Back up, man.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Good. Stand right there. I mean no ill will or intent towards you. Go do your job.
Okay, I just asked you something.
The second segment introduces a direct confrontation where civilians assert their rights against approaching officers. Clear examples show how individuals can calmly refuse unlawful commands without escalating conflict. The interactions provide a practical demonstration of exercising First Amendment and Fourth Amendment protections while maintaining composure. This portion also emphasizes strategic awareness, how knowing your rights and staying informed can prevent abuse and ensure that encounters remain within legal boundaries. By documenting these moments, the documentary educates viewers on effective, nonviolent responses when facing overreach from law enforcement.
I don't care what you asked. It's not a law, buddy. Is that a law? You're a law enforcement, aren't you? Thank you.
I don't know what you are doing or planning to do or not.
I'm standing here with the camera in my hand, genius.
Well, I can stand here just as you can stand there then.
Yeah, well, I didn't say you couldn't stand there. I didn't try to tell you to go somewhere like you did me, jackass. Yeah, I got freedom of speech too, by the way, buddy. Yeah, I know you know, and you look at your disdain towards me because you can't stand it.
No, it's because
Yeah.
it's proper, that's all.
Proper would have been leave me alone when I walk up to you. That's what have been proper. That's why the public can't stand you scumbags. Always trying to tell people what lawfully they can and can't do.
I said you could tape, just scoot it down.
I don't need your permission though, that's where you're wrong. Giving me permission to tape, I don't need it from you. The Constitution of this great place gives it to me.
Next voice. Through repeated interactions, the documentary exposes patterns of behavior among officers who attempt to assert control over lawful activity. Narration highlights the distinction between lawful authority and coercive tactics, illustrating how intimidation can be used to suppress public rights. By showcasing respectful but firm responses from civilians, the footage underscores the importance of assertiveness, education, and vigilance. Viewers witness that maintaining documentation and understanding legal limits can transform potentially hostile interactions into teachable moments, reinforcing civil rights awareness and accountability within the community.
Here's another law in Indiana. I'm not yelling at you. I'm asking you to quiet down. Stop screaming and yelling.
Bud, I can protest anywhere I want and be as loud as I want.
You're right. You can protest.
Exactly. So let's be quiet now, sir.
Okay, stop screaming and yelling.
Number 63. This is my normal voice, buddy.
Okay.
This is my normal voice. So this is Officer Strebeck, number 63. He's from Griffith.
Do not walk up.
He's a moron.
Do
Then
not
we
walk
got
up
number
on
9.
Giving you a legal lawful directive. Do not walk up on the
We got number 63. This is his car. He's a canine douche. Got number 8. What's your name and badge number?
Okay, I think you just get somebody with a license.
I already know who you are. You don't need to identify yourself.
Just don't walk
I don't.
up on us. I'm not telling you again. Don't walk up on us.
Notice how this guy's not saying nothing to me?
He's on the radio.
He's not saying nothing to me, bro. But you keep on talking. I know you're not. I would never be a pig.
That's
Never in my life.
You're very disrespectful for no good reason.
So are you by telling me what to do as soon as I walked up. You should have shut your mouth. You should have shut your mouth and you wouldn't have had this.
All right, man. Keep walking.
I'm going to stand right here, buddy.
You don't walk up on us. I don't know anything about you.
You're a coward, dude. You shouldn't be a police officer if you're scared of people walking up on you. Cow.
In conclusion, these encounters serve as a reminder of the ongoing need to protect public rights and educate communities about lawful conduct. Civilians are encouraged to know their legal protections, remain calm, and always record interactions with law enforcement when necessary. By subscribing, engaging, and sharing knowledge, the audience can help spread awareness and reduce instances of police misconduct. Ultimately, this documentary reinforces a critical principle. Understanding your rights is the first line of defense against unlawful intimidation, and informed citizens are essential for preserving justice and accountability in public spaces.